Well, hello there, Cancer. It's so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. If it's your first time on the channel, welcome. We're so glad to have you. Today, I'm doing your July career and money reading. So we'll take a look at the overall energies in your career and money sector with the Oracle cards, and then we'll move to the Tarot for some more details. And I'll have to say, Cancer, I was not going to put this up. I usually upload your videos on Tuesdays, and Spirit really wanted this reading, your reading, to be first in line. So I am posting a day early. We'll see what comes out in the reading. Maybe there's some special message for some of you. So we'll see what is there. I also did do your solar year birthday reading, and I put that up this weekend. So I'll have the link to that right here, and then I'll also have it at the end of the video if you're interested. Some lovely energies you have coming your way this solar year. There's also a little birthday gift in there for you. I do personal readings, and there's a special discount code in that reading so that you can get a discount during the Cancer season for Cancer sun signs. So let's get into your reading. Let's first start with your overall energy. We have Cow Spirit. The miracles are endless. Okay, Cancer, this is like my favorite card in the deck, in this Animal Spirit deck, Cow Spirit. And I feel like you have gotten this card quite a bit over the last year. But it's this season. It's Cancer season, right? So why shouldn't you expect miracles in your career and money sector, right, during your birthday season? Really lovely, lovely energy. I'm so glad to see that energy for you, because I feel like you have been making a lot of changes in your life, especially in your relationship sector. But relationships are so important to our life that they do tend to blend into other areas of our life. And it could be even your relationships in your career and money sector, the people that you work with, business partners, clients, that type of thing. So we're doing a little bit of a different spread today. So we're going to first, I'm going to pull out the Oracle cards, and then we'll go back and look at more details with the Tarot. So first, let's take a look at your present energy and see what you have there. Intuition and manifestation. Oh my goodness. With the Cow Spirit. Yeah, you are really, oh my goodness. I feel like for some of you, if you have been, wondering, is, something, a deal you've been working on, a business that you've, been wanting to start, perhaps, that job offer you've been waiting for, the house you've been trying to buy. There is something that you have been working on for some time. This is not something that's happened overnight. The miracle comes in. It's as if you feel like you've hit the jackpot instantly, but really you've been putting a lot of time and energy into whatever this is that's coming in for you. Really lovely. So let's see what your obstacle is at this time. The sacred temple. Part of it is understanding that you may have had to work on areas of your life outside of your career and money sector. Really honing in on your soul's purpose, really working on relationships, your area of communicating with others, what it is that you need or want in certain relationships or situations. It's about building healthy boundaries, understanding that all of those soul lessons were so important. This area of career and money may have, the universe, your spirit guides may have said, okay, that has to go over here on the back burner for a little bit. You can keep working on it, but it's just going to be simmering for a while, because Cancer, there are some other things that you need to kind of get in alignment with your soul's purpose so that this could come in. What a really lovely energy. And I feel like, there is, when we go to the Tarot, we'll see. There's some, because this is your obstacle, there is some last minute hurdle, situation, conversation that you may need to have, decision that you have to make, that is part of your soul's evolution that helps to bring in what it is that you're trying to manifest. Okay, so let's see what your strength is. What is your strength? The loving man. Really interesting. This could be a male figure coming in to help. It could be a romantic figure coming in to help. But there's also the essence of the divine masculine, you stepping into your divine masculine energy. We all have divine masculine and divine feminine. The divine masculine is all about taking charge, taking action, making decisions, moving forward. It's kind of like, part of your sacred temple could be that you needed to help develop your divine masculine. The divine masculine is the part of us that wants to start businesses, that wants to be the entrepreneur, that wants to build an empire, right? Think of emperor energy. It's very much taking action. Not sitting back and waiting anymore. It's about taking action. And we have new beginnings on the bottom. It's interesting. They showed me that. I feel like for some of you, you are taking action to move in a new direction. I feel like, there's this pivotal moment here during your birthday season. It's this moment where, a lot of times during our birthday season or right around our birthday, we really kind of reflect about what we thought we wanted to accomplish over the last year and where it is that we want to go. I feel like you've done some of that reflecting or are doing some of that reflecting, and you're kind of like, I've really been waiting to take action. I've, put things into place so that I could take action. And now I feel like you really are. Your strength here is that you have the ability, the inspiration, the motivation to take action and move forward, but in a loving way. It is the loving man, right? It's the energy of moving forward, but doing it because you love yourself, because you love your family, because this is what is inspiring you and gets the juices going. It's part of your purpose. Okay, so now let's take a look. This is interesting. Let's take a look at what the universe is working on behind your back in order to bring this into fruition for you. So this is your supporting energies. Think of it that way. What are the energies around you that are helping you to bring in these miracles? Yeah, increase. I feel like it's just basically increase of opportunities, increase of finances, increase of energy, time. Like suddenly you're going to be like it's kind of like you go to balance your budget or a checkbook at the end of the month, and it's kind of like, wow, I got all this money. Where'd this come from? Oh, great. Now I can go ahead and invest in more money in my new business or something like that. There's just this increase. I really feel like it's almost like an increase of energy, right? Just your energy. You're more motivated. You're more inspired. It could be that it's around your birthday and it's kind of like, yeah, I got to get going, Really interesting because we have peace on the bottom. I'm going to say these two are like opposites. This is like, I got to go take some action. And this is like, I'm just going to sit here and swing for a while, right? Because I feel like what you're trying to do is get into a sense of finding peace, right? Finding peace in your career and money sector after possibly a time of being concerned that things aren't going to work out for some reason. So let's see where this is all headed. Where is this all headed? First, we'll have an advice card, and then we'll have an outcome. Oh my gosh. Wow. Great achievement. Oh my gosh. Like I am like, I feel like, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just going to tell you, I feel like for some of you, this is also about romance, but this is definitely about a relationship. And it could be a business relationship. It could be a family relationship. Here's the thing. You're making a great achievement in some relationship in your life. You're no longer hiding behind a mask. I feel like you are actually coming into this sense of expressing, being able to communicate more clearly what it is that you want out of a relationship, what you're willing to put into a relationship. You're also more willing to listen to the other person. It's almost as if you have really discovered that your area of communication in some way has hindered your progress. And you've taken this, the true love card is not only true love for somebody else, it's true love for yourself. It's about stepping into that energy of being willing to go deep, because you understand that once you understand yourself better, you can also understand why you act or react in different relationships. And then I feel like you're also getting this wisdom about seeing the perspective of other people. It's almost as if it's opening you up to this entire new way of looking at relationships. And because of that, and they could have nothing to do with business, Cancer. Okay, this could be your neighbors, it could be your friends, it could be your family, it could be your romantic connections. It could be the people that you run into when you go to the coffee shop or the grocery store or the gym or wherever, right? It's understanding that for the very first time, I think you have been on this journey of working with your relationships. You're understanding that one of your strengths is that you can attract in people that love you, and you can also be a loving back. Because here is your advice, the loving woman. Look at what we have here. It is like, oh my gosh. And then underneath this, commitment. It's almost as if you were having difficulty in the past truly committing to your career and money sector in a way. Our money is very much tied up to how we feel about ourself, our worthiness. It's almost as if you have gone on this journey of really discovering who you are, of understanding just how magnificent, okay, a person that you are. In fact, they're saying miraculous, how miraculous it is, the things that you have accomplished, the things that you are still going to accomplish, finding this deep love inside of yourself and being willing to commit wholeheartedly to relationships, whether they're in your career money sector or outside of your career money sector. But by committing, truly committing to those relationships, it's also a sense of committing to yourself and committing to your career and money in a whole new way. That's what brings in the miracles. It's almost as if in the past you were just playing it safe. It was like, my friendships are just fun. There's like no depth. It's almost as if you've been on this journey to find depth in your relationships. And when you did, some of you, I feel, may be, finding a romantic counterpart, a business partner that you can really and truly talk to, communicate with, plan with. And now you're taking steps, you're moving forward. It's almost as if you have discovered, this is funny because I feel like this came out in your solar year. The sense that you're finding out for the first time the secret key to your happiness and your success. Wow, what a wonderful, amazing energy. So let's go to the tarot and see, what is this that you are, we're going to start with your intuition and manifestation. What is it that you're trying to manifest here? What is it that you're trying, this miracle? Five of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Empress. Oh my gosh. A Seven of Swords on the bottom. The key here is that you have in some way been holding yourself back. At times, perhaps even like being a little bit too independent. Because if you're independent, then you don't really have to have those deep conversations where you're expressing your emotions or feelings about a certain relationship, whether it is romantic, family, friend, work related, it does not matter. You were kind of like keeping to yourself. You were holding back your emotions. And I feel like the reason is because at some point you were betrayed. So it was almost this sense of, I'm not going to commit completely because I don't want to get hurt again. There's this sense of somebody from the past, kind of this, somebody has left me feeling unworthy of manifesting miracles, or I have lost, you may have lost a lot in the past. I mean, financially, you may have taken a very big financial hit at some point in the past. So you've been playing it safe, right? I mean, if we lose a lot of money investing in a new business or something like that, and then it doesn't work out, from that point on, there is this sense of, well, I better play it safe because things didn't work out the way I expected in the past. You've overcome that, or that's what you're overcoming during this month. I feel like you're almost getting that new inspiration of, okay, well, it didn't work out in the past. It doesn't matter. I've learned lessons from that situation. I'm going to do things a little differently, but it doesn't mean I have to play it safe. I can still go out and shoot off the fireworks or go watch the fireworks, right? So you're moving from this energy of the Five of Pentacles, feeling like you don't have enough, to the King of Pentacles, right? Which is, he has more than enough. He's, sitting on top of money, and he has enough of it that he can share with others, to the Empress. Now, I want to say, this is a progression, right? From the Five of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles to the Empress. This is a lovely energy because I want to say, in the past, you may have been making choices to try to become the King of Pentacles, but you, in the meantime, may not have realized that this is all Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles shares what he has, but there's not a loving energy. It's not necessarily about caring about the people in your life. The Empress does. The Empress also knows she doesn't have to take a lot of act, right? She can sit back. I feel like for some of you, you are bringing into balance your divine masculine and feminine, that you're kind of balancing that out, because what you're realizing is that it's not just all about money. It's also about my relationships with the people that I'm working with my clients, with just how I interact with people in all different sectors of my life. So really lovely energy. The sacred temple here. So this is your obstacle over like this next month. This is what you are working on. So your sacred temple, that is really about your soul's purpose. What you are here to kind of evolve as a soul. So let's see what we have here. Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Fool. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. This has been a long process, and it really has. Yeah, I feel like you're getting some new offer. This is what is like, it's kind of a domino effect, I think, for you over this next month. You're getting some new offer. You may have already gotten this offer. It could be from an air sign. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. But the King of Swords is very analytical, very cut and dry, right? There's no emotions, right? There's no emotions here. So you're getting an offer. There's this energy of, I'm only looking at this from how does this affect me and my finances, right? There's this energy of, I'm just, no emotion, right? That's your obstacle, is that you're kind of looking at this only with emotion. You're making a decision just based on the facts and no emotion. So your advice here is to kind of go into a new direction. It's about adding the love to this, about understanding, now wait a minute, it's not just about how much money am I going to make off of this offer, or where is this offer going to take me in my career and money sector. It's also about understanding, yeah, but at the end of the day, I also want to be able to look in the mirror and feel good about myself, feel good about the way that I'm interacting with the people that I'm working with my clients. I want to feel good about also what I'm creating, about what my purpose is, how I am, evolving myself, progressing. Am I, the actions that I took today, were they all cold-hearted, or was I also thinking about the person I'm trying to become, right? Was I stepping into my truth of working on that, of asking myself, am I going to feel good about this decision tomorrow, next week, next month, 5 years from now, right? It's kind of like, okay, I want to make sure that I'm not just making a decision based on facts. That has been your obstacle up to this point. So let's take a look at your strength, the loving man. I really don't feel like gender really matters here, okay? Because we have the loving man and the loving woman. I feel it's your strength right now is being the divine masculine, having that energy of going forth, making decisions, taking action, right? So let's see what we have here. Strength. Seven of Cups, yeah, Ten of Swords, King of Wands. King of Wands is very business savvy, a leader, can be a spiritual leader too, but it's this energy of, yeah, I'm going in my own direction and I'm independent, I can do it, kind of this type of energy. Nobody has to follow me, I'll go my own way. I feel like this is, your strength is that you've had to take a look at a lot of options. Something's come to an end here. It could be a relationship. It could be a door closing in your career or money sector. There's something that came to an end that left you a little bit confused. You're not really sure why. I feel like that could be why you're playing it safe. Some avenue in your career money sector has closed. So maybe, you lost a client. And you still have other clients, but you're kind of like, yeah, I'm not really sure what went wrong there. You could have, had a disagreement with a friend, and the two of you haven't talked in some time. You're like, yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there. It's about kind of like going in and taking a look at that and really trying to, understand maybe what your part is in it. We all play a part in our relationships, even in the relationships where somebody takes advantage of us, we have allowed that person in. We have not had the correct boundaries in order to keep ourselves safe. And I feel like you're having the strength and the courage to take a look at something that's ended in the past and perhaps even take action on it. It's the loving action. It's an energy of perhaps trying to balance out some other relationship or sector in your life. It's not an apology. I don't feel like you're apologizing because we don't have the Page of Cups here, right? In fact, we don't have any. Well, we have the Seven of Cups. It's this energy of being confused after an ending, but having the courage to take a look at it. I feel like your strength here is that you have the energy, to have the courage, but then to move forward in a loving way. That's your message. Okay, I get it now. Thank you. Yeah, it's about not allowing something that happened in the past, a door that closed, a client that left, a relationship that ended. Understanding that there is learning that occurs in that gives you the courage in order to go on and not to play it safe. And I'm not saying that, you're gambling away your life savings or anything like that. But it's just this energy of understanding. You see how he's holding the flowers? I feel like the flowers represent your love. You see how he's holding it really close to his chest, not really extending it out. I feel like you've been holding your love back. And the message here is that you have the courage to extend your emotions, to extend your love, to open your heart up more to the people, especially in your career and money sector, your clients, your coworkers. Understanding that when you do that, you're bringing a more loving energy to your work. And sometimes, I'll admit, Cancer, that can be hard. That can be really hard when, the money is, your money is tight. You're not, you're not really sure, say you have your own business, can I make payroll, that those types of decisions are hanging over you. It's about understanding that at the end of the day, I feel like the lesson that you're learning is that at the end of the day, you really do want people that you work with to go home and think, oh, Cancer really cares about me. However that may fit into your life. Instead of, Cancer pays me, right? It's about Cancer cares about me. Okay, so let's take a look at increase. This is in your environment. This is what the universe is bringing in. It's your supporting energies. So let's see what we have here. 5 of Cups, Queen of Swords, Judgment. Wow, 9 of Cups. Okay, I really feel like I try to keep career money separate from love, but I feel like there is a relationship. Once again, it does not have to be a romantic relationship. I feel like there is some relationship in your life that has left you feeling kind of a little bit abandoned, rejected, sad. There's this energy that is underlying throughout this entire reading. Queen of Swords. So interesting. We had the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You could be dealing with one of them. But here's the difference. Your obstacle is the King of Swords. The King of Swords makes decisions just based on facts. No heart, right? The Queen of Swords. She is very discerning. She does make good business decisions. She analyzes things without being overly emotional. But she is softer. There is a loving touch to what she does. She looks at the facts and then she also follows her intuition. The King of Swords doesn't really follow his intuition. He's looking at facts. Queen of Swords, she follows her intuition. She thinks about how the decision will affect also the people that she's dealing with. Judgment, second chances. I feel as if, especially because we have the King and Queen of Swords and we have the loving man and the loving woman, I feel like for some of you there is this energy of reuniting with somebody. Reuniting, whether this is a romantic, family, friend, co-worker, business partner relationship, even a client, right? It's some relationship in your life that you are now having a softer approach to. Look at this. We have the Chariot, your energy, and the 9 of Cups. Going after what it is that you truly want. Because you realize now that you may have, in the past, made some decisions based on facts, right? And really, you could have actually made some decisions based on facts that left other people feeling not worthy or abandoned or rejected or not loved in some way. Either you could have made decisions or somebody else made decisions that put somebody into this type of energy. But now there's this energy of, no, I want to move forward. This person, the situation is really important to me. It's affecting your career and money sector, whether you realize it or not, because that energy for that relationship, okay, the sadness, the abandonment, the rejection is showing up over and over again. So it's kind of like clearing that out, helping that energy to heal, right? To maybe giving it a second chance, however that might play out for you. It's a little bit about coming back to this commitment of realizing, I feel like somebody ended something very quickly and it was all based on the facts, how much it was going to cost or something like that, right? And it was kind of like, wow, I put so much time and energy into building that client relationship, that business partnership, whatever. It's kind of like you're really making a decision based just on facts. There's no commitment, there's no love. And whether this is a personal relationship or a business relationship, it doesn't matter. In that moment, things changed for you because either whether somebody walked away from you or you walked away from somebody else, it changed your attitude about how to take risks, about how to have relationships with other people. You were holding back your own true loving self and just playing it safe in your relationships. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the advice and then moving forward, what we can see coming in. So your advice is the loving woman. You know, this is very much like the Queen of Cups energy, sitting there, you know, bringing in that energy of love. Nine of Cups, the moon. Wow. Eight of Wands. Taking action. You are taking action. You are communicating. But you're communicating out of love. It's almost as if you want this second chance with this person, or this person wants a second chance with you. If they're coming in, it's about you expressing just how much you really do care about this person, about this connection. And, you know, for some of you, you may be actually approaching them. I feel like they could be approaching you because we have the loving woman as your advice and she's sitting there. This is the Empress energy, the Queen of Cups energy, allowing energies to come to you. And yet at the same time, we have the Strength card here is the loving man, you know, the King of Cups energy coming in. I feel like it has to be reciprocal, right? You have to have that conversation. You have to open up that loving conversation. It's only in having that communication between the two of you, you know, kind of mirroring each other. I love you. You love me. I want to work with you. I want to work with you. You know, it's kind of like you're going back and forth. That's what builds the bond. That's what makes this commitment so strong. And unless you have that, I don't think you're going to find the success, the achievement that you're looking for in your career and money sector, at least not at this point. Wow. Lovely. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Talk about commitment. It is truly committed. Yeah. Taking steps. The two of you, I think, are taking steps, getting over all of the conflict and the drama. Look at this. We have the Four of Wands, happy family, twin flame energy for some of you, perhaps. All of this could have to do with a twin flame, but it is stability, bringing happiness and success into your career and money sector. And then the Page of Pentacles. You know, you've gone from the Ace to the Page. It's somebody saying, yes, let's make this work. Let's build this strong foundation. Let's celebrate everything that we have going on. And then you have the Cow Spirit. You know, the miracles are endless. Wow, really interesting. Okay, that one. Oh, there's a couple there. Okay, so let's pull out a universe card for you. Wow, what a really interesting reading. You know, once again, you know, they were trying to, my guides were really pushing me to do this reading. So I don't know, maybe some of you are going to have a really big meeting or something. You know, I'm posting this on Monday, so maybe you're going to have some big sit down or something on Tuesday. If you are, I would say, you know, look at the facts, make good, wise business decisions, but also bring the love. Definitely bring the love to that. I go where you go. Tell me, are you finding that the occasional stranger has a crush on you? That for words you've almost mindlessly chosen, hearts have broken too long, begin to heal. That eyes sometimes well up with tears when it's time to say goodbye. Remarkable. Our findings exactly. Psst, your divinity is showing. And see, I feel like this is part of it, is understanding that part of your path is not just about building that fortune. And there's nothing wrong with building the fortune, right? That is not out of the picture here, right? It's also about, you know, when you look at them in the mirror at the end of the day, you know, have you stayed committed and true to the person that you're wanting? I feel like almost like wanting to be remembered for, right? You know, it's almost like one of those readings, Cancer. It's kind of like, perhaps because it's your birthday season, and you're thinking maybe about, okay, when I'm older, right? What do I want to be remembered for? What do I want people to remember me as? And it's almost like you're recommitting yourself to being this person that is, almost like a fountain of love instead of just a fountain of money. Yeah, really interesting energy. Well, and I'll tell you what, the world always needs more love. So there you go, Cancer. You are the miracle of love right here. Well, I'm going to leave it there. I do wish you so much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I really do appreciate all of your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Much love and light to you. Bye for now.